friends, I'm often asked, should I buy a house now or should I wait for the market bubble? I've got to tell you that I firmly believe that there is no market bubble. There's nothing to prove that there is a market bubble. In fact, we really just follow the laws of supply and demand. And right now we have much more demand than we have supply. The market is much, much different than it was in 2008. Right now, more people have equity in their homes than ever before. Unlike 2008, where you couldn't sell your house, people ended up walking away from their houses because they were upside down. Right now, because of that equity, they'll just sell if they run into problems. Now, we are heading into an inflationary market, and that does cause interest rates to rise. 4 months ago, we were looking at rates around 2.75, 3%. If you bought a $450,000 house, your payment was around $1,653 on a monthly basis. Today, you're looking around 3.875 to 4%. Could even be 4.25, depending upon what your credit scores are and what type of loan you're doing. But your payment on $450,000 for your principal and interest would be roughly $1,904. 4 months from now, potentially we could be at 4.75. With what's going on in the market and everything, we fully anticipate to be able to be at that 4.75, 4.5, 4.75 in interest rates. That's going to drive your payment up to $2,112. Again, these are principal and interest payments. Doesn't include taxes and insurance or any other fees there, just principal and interest. Within an 8-month period of time, your payment could rise an additional $459 by going up and interest rates going up during that period of time a full 2%. Now, there's some ways to be able to combat that, and all is not lost. The sky is not falling. But the reality is that you want to get into a house sooner rather than later. This is caused by inflationary pressures and also fears of what's going on in the economy with oil, supply chain issues, again, inflationary pressures. These things will back off, and there's potentially a time where maybe in a year or two that we might be able to refinance and get back down into the 2% range. But we don't want to hold our hat on that either. That's what happened during 2008. And so at this point, my counsel is for clients, if you like the house, buy the house. We're looking at 4 things that come into play when you're looking at inflation. You're looking at rents rising. You're looking at a fixed payment if you buy a house. Rates fixed. Your mortgage rate is fixed. And then also appreciation. Appreciation is going to continue to be solid for the next several years, 4, 5, 6 years, potentially 10 years. Again, looking at supply and demand issues. Based upon those 4 aspects, housing is a hedge against inflation. And I've often wondered, what does that term really hedge mean? And so I looked it up. And Investopia said that a hedge is an investment that is made with the intention of reducing the risk of adverse pricing movements in an asset, such as, a home is a fixed asset, and your interest rate is going to be a fixed asset. It's not going to increase. That interest rate's not going to increase. Housing is always a good bet when inflation hits. If you found value in this video, please share it with others. Please like our YouTube channel. And most importantly, if you have any questions, just reach out. We're here to help in any way that we can. Thanks and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.